I just came here to the temple when it first opened. After a little while, 2 or 3 months, I found that they were needing volunteers here. We started to get schools interested. So that's how I actually started on the tours.
And one of our reverends will take the meditation session. Usually we'll maybe start with how to concentrate on their breathing. The beginning, just to settle their minds, to listen to their inner voice and to find the peace within themselves.
Well, my wife and I were always interested in Eastern culture. So when the Nantiam temple was built, naturally we came along and we learnt about Buddhism, and it was something that appealed to us, and I'm now a Buddhist. Western people relate very well to it, although we have a lot of Asian people here, and of course most of the Buddhists who come to the temple are Asian.
Being Buddhist, I can sort of give information out and make Buddhism perhaps a little bit more realistic to the Western society. It's made me much calmer. I have a better understanding of life. It's very, very straightforward. I think this is what we're trying to do here as Western people meeting Western people, is to try and take that mysticism out of Buddhism.
I see a bright future because we have hope in ourselves and we believe in ourselves.
Coming up after the break, we'll join Jessica in the seafood capital of Australia, Port Lincoln.
Tonight on Australia Network.
Kill, no mercy!
To kill or not to kill.
I had to go shoot a 10-year-old boy over there.
Soldiers of Conscience. Tonight.
Are you a bit puzzled about where you're heading in life? We can help. We're Group Colleges Australia, GCA, a consortium of top educational institutions in Sydney helping people reach their potential. Start by improving your English at Metro English College, or choose Central College that offers diplomas in business studies. Then get a Bachelor of Accounting at our Universal International College. We solve your puzzle, and the opportunities for success are endless. Visit gca.edu.au. You'll be glad you did.
Wednesday.
Hi, I'm Eric Campbell in Moscow.
From the four corners of the globe.
Hello, I'm Tracy Bowden in Lynchburg, Tennessee.
We've got you covered.
I'm Helen Vatsikopoulos in the Indonesian province of Papua.
Your passport to the world of international journalism.
Hello, I'm Eric Campbell in Greenland.
I'm Steve Marshall in Papua New Guinea.
Australia's premier worldwide current affairs program. Foreign Correspondent. Wednesday.
Port Lincoln has a population of around 13,500 people. It's about 662 kilometres from Adelaide, the capital of South Australia. Settlers came to the area in 1839, but life here was tough and the struggling town was soon in danger of being abandoned. Today, however, Port Lincoln is a thriving and prosperous town thanks to its billion-dollar seafood and aquaculture industry. Day trippers can get a look at the fishing industry by following the seafood and aquaculture trail. So, I better get started. So I'm off to do the tuna cages tour.
So what these guys have got to do is go out to the Great Australian Bight, catch these fish and bring them back to Port Lincoln. They put them in these farms to gain 30 to 50% of their body weight in fat and oil. That's all they're here for. So they come in as juvenile fish and get fattened up. It's like throwing me on the couch and feeding me potato chips and beer and giving me the remote control, you know, don't move.
The tuna that you ate for lunch or dinner could have come from that pen right there.
These fish are about 38 kilo now. That's a feeder cage out in the centre. They drop frozen blocks into that cage to slow release the feed. They use frozen pilchard simply because they don't sink so quickly in the water. Just try and take it through nice and slow. There you go, you can see the divers in there catching them by hand. It's not a real easy job. They've got to do it within about 3.5 minutes. Any more than 11 minutes, the market doesn't want them. Catch them by hand, then hand them up onto the harvest boat, which is then sorts them out fairly quickly and puts them onto brine to cool the fish down. This happens so that the fish doesn't heat itself up under stress and cook itself. Okay, this is a satellite seal colony. This one isn't here all the time. It only comes here while the tuna are being fed a lot of food, because they'll go and feed around the tuna farms, not inside the tuna farms. There's a lot of other fish that are attracted around to the tuna farm, so these guys will go and feed at night and